Hi folks, welcome to another Fired Up Friday, and my grandson James and I, we have a great show planned for you, so please join us in the garage. Well, good morning folks, and welcome to Friday. It is another Fired Up Friday this morning, and we are getting ready to go out into the garage to light our dedication fire today. We'll be doing that very shortly. But first, those garbage containers over my shoulder, they need to go out by the curb. And I'm going to do that right now. And then you are welcome to join me in the garage for our another Fired Up Friday and another dedication fire. Okay, so we are here in the garage here in Gander, Newfoundland and Labrador, Canada, and we are getting ready to do our Fired Up Friday, folks. And I have a special assistant with me this morning. This is our grandson, James. You've seen James in some of our other YouTube videos, especially the gardening ones. So go check out James, especially where he was planting a lot of seeds last spring and helping us harvest our vegetables. So we had a lot of fun this past summer, didn't we, James? Mm-hmm. We also went hunting for toads. That was a lot of fun. We went collecting worms for our garden, and that was a lot of fun. And James is going to join me now. And this is the first time that James has been with me for our Fired Up Friday. So he's gonna help out. The first job that James has today, we need James to put some petroleum jelly on these cotton balls. We have some cotton balls here. We have some white ones and orange ones. Put a lot, James. Put a lot of that jello stuff, that petroleum jello, on that cotton ball. And when you're done, I want you to take that cotton ball and put it in that silver tray over here. Okay? You got quite a bit on it yet?
Yep.
Okay, you think you got lots?
Yep.
Okay, carry it over and put it in that tray. Now, you can choose whichever ones you want. Let's do about 4. Pick another one. You gonna pick that big orange one?
Yep.
Okay, fill it right full of that petroleum jello or jelly from that container. Okay? That petroleum jelly, guys, is very much like the petroleum jelly that is known by most of you as Vaseline. That's just a generic product that we bought at a local drugstore here. Okay? James has got some put on these cotton balls here now. He's got a great job done. He's going to do a couple of more. Get some petroleum jello on them, James. It's a bit messy, isn't it? Yep. Don't worry about it, though. It's a lot of fun. Bobby did one of these a couple of weeks ago, and it worked out really well. So I thought I would try it again this morning with your help. Get lots of petroleum jello on those. All right, James got the last one there. Now he's putting some of the petroleum jelly or jello, whatever you want to call it, on that red cotton ball. Come on, James, get it in there. That's going to form the base for our fire today. Our dedication fire. Don't forget, every one of our fires, folks, every single one of our fires is a dedication fire. And James and I, we had a little meeting a few minutes ago to decide on our dedication of the day. James, you know what our dedication is, right? We talked about it in the house this morning at the table. We're going to be dedicating our fire to some very special people in our life, right? Okay, you got to keep it a secret for a few more minutes. We can't tell our viewers yet. Okay, I think we're done with the cotton balls now, folks. We have 5 cotton balls in our silver tray here, and I just want to point out that we also have our fire extinguisher and we have our spray bottle with water, just in case our fire decides to go south or get out of hand. But we don't expect it to. James and I are going to be very careful, aren't we, James?
Yep.
Being very cautious and being very safe is very important. And we have our fire extinguisher and our water here just in case, okay? But I think we're good. Now, the next thing that James is going to do with this fire here, getting it ready, is we got the cotton balls all done with the petroleum jelly. Now we're going to add some tore up paper towel right here. So James, would you please take this paper towel and put them in on top of the cotton balls.
Okay.
Here you go. Take some paper towel, put it in. We're laying the base for our fire, right? We're setting our base. We're setting our base. Okay, get it all in there, in the center of our tray, on top of the cotton balls. Okay, you got it all in there? Okay, good job. James is a great helper. He helps Poppy and Nanny with a lot of things. Now, James, I think the next thing we need to do is we need to put in these wood shavings on top of the paper towel. So just lay them in, just like you're doing. Good job. Take them all in and put them on top. Put them in on top. Okay, yeah. They're sticking to your hands because you got petroleum jello on your hands. Okay. We just need to make a nice base for our fire here. Okay, now, we got a couple of more ingredients to talk to you about too, folks. Okay, now, I think we got a really good base for our fire. We just need a couple of more ingredients to add to this fire base. And the next ingredient is going to be some magnesium from this fire starter right here. On one hand, we have the ferro rod that we're going to use as a fire starter to add some spark later, but we're going to scrape the edge of this magnesium rod here. And when I do that, James is going to hold the camera and be our photographer person and record the video while I shave off some magnesium from this strip. I have my fire starter, my magnesium strip right here. I have the this is all magnesium, and this is the ferro rod on this side right here that I'm going to use in a few minutes as the striker with my knife to get some sparks on the go. But right now, I just need to scrape this to get some magnesium shavings or flakes in on top of this base. I'm going to start taking some flakes off of this now. So James is going to zoom in with the camera. Come a little bit closer, James, so we can get some magnesium off of this strip. Okay, I'm just going to try to get some in there, folks. Right in on top of all of this stuff. I'm just taking some magnesium strips off. Okay, you can see it. If you zoom in, James, you might be able to see some of the shine, some of the silver in among the paper towel, in among the wood shavings there. Okay, I'm just going to keep scraping. I'm trying to get as much in there as I can. When we try to get this going in a second, we want it to spark and get started. We have another special ingredient to add to this fire too, and I'm going to talk to you about that in a few minutes. But right now, we just need to add some magnesium shavings, okay, off of this magnesium rod. Get it in there on top. Okay, getting some in there. I can see lots in there. Okay, so we have the base all set up here now. We have our cotton balls with petroleum jelly or jello onto it. We have some shavings. We have a tore up paper towel in here. We have some magnesium filings or shavings from this magnesium rod right here that's in our base for our fire. And we also have a very special ingredient. Here's our very special ingredient for our fire today. At school this week, I am back to school, back to in-class teaching, folks. Went back to school this week after a very, very long break. And I had to clean out one of the pencil sharpeners at school this week. And instead of just throwing the pencil shavings in a garbage, I decided to put the pencil shavings in a Ziploc bag and bring the pencil shavings home to use in our Fired Up Friday today. So, once we get this fire going, James and I, we're going to put some of these pencil shavings in on top as a special ingredient. And please, don't forget, this is a dedication fire. James and I, we had a chat a while ago about our dedication for our Fired Up Friday today. And we have some very, very special people that we want to dedicate our fire to today. And we're going to talk about that very, very soon. So please, stay with us. So I'm going to just use the back of my knife now and stroke across this ferro rod to try to get some sparks going. All right, so James, if you would kind of like zoom in, okay? And let's see how many times it takes us to get this fire going. Okay, so let's try to get this fire going here now, folks. We got lots of magnesium in here.
Should start really soon.
Oh, it's going.
It's going.
It's going. We got our cat. Here we go. We got a beautiful little fire. We got our water ready. We got our fire extinguisher ready. We have a beautiful dedication fire going. James, do you remember what we're going to dedicate this fire to? To seniors, to our nannies and our
Pops.
to our nannies and our pops who are shut in seniors' homes, who can't get out right now, who we need to protect because of COVID. We can't visit them very often, but we can call them, we can FaceTime them, right? We can talk to our seniors and let them know that we are thinking about them. So our dedication fire today is to all of our seniors, to our nannies and our poppies all around the world who are shut in today and who are being protected because there's so much COVID on the go and we have to protect them. That's why that's who we're dedicating our fire to today, and we want to protect them. But as I said, we can't call them. We can FaceTime them if we can't visit them, all right? We also have a very special wood, James. What do we have here? We have some
Pencil shavings.
We have some pencil shavings. Okay, I'm gonna put in a couple of handfuls, and then James is gonna put in some. This is pencil shavings that I took out of a pencil sharpener at school this week, and I'm gonna put it into the fire. James, follow me, would you please? As I put it into the fire, pencil shavings. Here we go. A special wood into our fire. Now, I'm gonna get James to put in a handful. Okay, James, take your time. Put some pencil shavings into our dedication fire. Our fire is for who? And so who's our seniors?
Our Nans and our Pops.
Our Nans and our Pops. And we really can't go visit them right now, but we can call them, we can FaceTime them, right?
Yep.
That's right. So we want to make sure that our nannies and poppies are safe during all these COVID times. This is a dedication fire, a very special fire to all of our seniors, folks. Seniors, to you, if you are watching this fire today, be safe, take care of yourselves, and we hope to visit with you in person very, very soon. But for now, we're going to call you, and we're going to FaceTime you, right?
Yep.
Absolutely. In fact, I spoke to my mom, who's 77 years old, last night on the telephone. And my mom and I, we had a long, long chat. And telephone calls are very important during these COVID times for sure. All right, how's our fire going, James?
Really good.
Really good. Are you putting in some of the pencil shavings?
Yeah.
Awesome. Our dedication fire this Friday is for seniors. Today is January the 28th, and this is our Fired Up Friday, folks. Our Fired Up Friday, a dedication fire to seniors all around our world. Okay, James is putting in some more of the pencil shavings that I brought home from school this week. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Our dedication fire, though, is winding down, isn't it? It's winding down. And we had at the ready our fire extinguisher and our water bottle, just in case. But James and I, we're also very, very careful when we do our fires. Okay? It's winding down. It's winding down. Our dedication fire is nearly over for another week. We'll be back with another dedication fire, another Fired Up Friday, next Friday. Join us for our next Fired Up Friday, folks. And we are GBL, the old church. 5 Acre Homestead, just what James just said. See you later, folks. James, want to say goodbye to everyone?
Bye.
Okay.
Don't let me get a hole.
James is getting the last few pieces of pencil shavings to putting on this fire just before it dies out. We only have a few. Oh, it's coming back to life a little bit, James. But it's almost dying. It's almost dying. All right, here we go. Just a little fire left. Took us a while to get it going, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
But we got it going though.
Should I dump that in?
Yeah, but you can dump the old one, but not the bag. Just shake it off. There you go. Oh, see that? That was cool. It sparked up. That's the graphite, the lead from the pencil, I would say.
It's coming back.
Yeah, because you got a little bit of shavings in there, right? Yeah.
I got the water ready.
Got the water ready? Oh, got the water ready. We don't need the water though. We got it just in case. Okay, our fire's dying out. There you go. Okay. There you go.
Done.